China has stepped up trials of its digital yuan. It is trying to become the first major economy to launch a sovereign digital currency. At least 20 million wallets have been reportedly created so far. But analysts say authorities must still get more on board, as Olivia Xiong reports.
Whether it's shopping at Beijing's famous retail district, Sanlitun, or buying groceries at the supermarket, how the Chinese yuan changes hands could be set for a change come next year. This as China looks to roll out its new digital currency on a larger scale in February when it hosts the Winter Olympics. Now, digital transactions are already a way of life here in China. For example, to pay for this drink, all I have to do is whip out my mobile phone, scan one of these QR codes, and pay using one of the popular apps like WeChat or Alipay. It's that simple. But the digital renminbi is said to be different, as transactions can be made without the use of the internet. 谢谢老板。It also doesn't require a bank account to access funds, which could benefit the 20% in China without one. It's a plus for those living in rural areas and is expected to allow easier government transfers and reduce the monopoly of third-party payment apps. There could also be benefits for businesses.
The speed of transactions would be sped up. It would make investments far more predictable. It would make it easier for it would lower the cost of operations to a significant extent, because usually such transactions involve having a business banking relationship. If you're doing cross-border transfers, you would need a correspondent bank. The pain of innovation is going to be hugely reduced, and there are going to be major opportunities for various other fintech firms which could offer value-added services.
The digital currency is also expected to help prevent illegal activities like money laundering and allow authorities to make better economic planning decisions with the information collected. But experts point out that concerns about data security will have to be addressed.
It's not only something that China is facing, but that basically all other countries will be facing. That's the whole question of data security, privacy, anonymity of exchange, which is a big advantage of cash, that it's anonymous. Whatever you pay is not something that is recorded. And that leads to the whole question of what amount of control does the state want, and is the state being given? Another challenge is showing the Chinese public the benefits of the digital yuan, given its similarity to existing mobile payment systems.
有2年没用过了吧？就不需要带纸币的，我觉得挺麻烦的，只要带个手机就可以了。只不过唯一麻烦的一点就是手机丢了之后就有点麻烦。
数字人民币我因为不太了解啊，就是有个就是大概的可能有一个概念，但是具体不知道那什么，主要反正就担心好像就是这安全性呗。
Analysts add that the rollout of the digital yuan will challenge the dominance of the US dollar, although this won't be immediate.
Over 80% of Chinese international trade is in the end transferred and calculated by US dollars. So it's running through the US dollar system. That's something that China wants to reduce. It would happen automatically if a digital system came in. But then, of course, there are political issues with that, because the US are concerned that, for example, it could be used to circumvent their sanctions on specific countries like Iran.
Already, Beijing has announced a ban on all cryptocurrency payments and services, with violators facing criminal penalties. This means there's hardly any competition for the digital yuan in mainland China, and the final obstacle to its widespread adoption here lies in the hands of consumers. Olivia Xiong, CNA, Beijing.